Yeah, I don't know why them Apple ads have appeared. 6-4 said that I can turn them off, but in true Stubbler fashion, I've been forgetting at the end of every stream. Do they cover the prediction window thing? Because that would be shit if they did. Unless you get something for nothing. You get an annoying chat experience, Sid. Congratulations. Scotty, I can't promise shit. Alright, welcome to the stream, everybody. This one I'm looking forward to. Given the events that happened at the end of Far Harbour yesterday, I'm kind of concerned where this one's going. We revealed to Dima all of his transgressions, because he had obviously had the memories stored away. Turns out he's done some rather nefarious shit and pretty much played everyone against each other. But his intentions were pure. However, he has suggested what seems to be the only peaceful fix, which is to go to the Children of Atom, kidnap the High Confessor, who is a warmonger that's going to blow up everything, and replace him with a synth. And when I say kidnap, I mean kill. I don't know about this one. No death today. I can't promise anything, Scotty. Thandia, welcome to the stream. Playing WoW while watching a Doomhaus stream. It's been my routine for years. It's just not LA Noir anymore, that's the only difference. Sothan, welcome to the stream. Scotty, Satan, Harry, how are we all? Vocabulary update, what a word to mispronounce. Learned another word today, bringing my total to 12. Sothan, was it 12 that you learned? 6-4, good morning / afternoon. Good afternoon, I should say. Is everybody well? Prediction is up. Yes. So, many years ago, the leader of the Children of Atom was a peaceful gentleman who strove for division by simply soaking himself in radiation. Dima and this gentleman were good friends. Those Children of Atom didn't want to attack Far Harbour, even though Far Harbour didn't like the synths, and there was a bit of peace. However, Confessor Martin went missing, and High Confessor Tectus took over, who has a grudge against Far Harbour and would like to destroy it. However, the nuke he was going to use against Far Harbour, according to Dima's diagnostics, is rusted into the submarine and will just blow up the nucleus, which is the home of the Children of Atom. But Dima's plan is, because the Children of Atom have to blindly follow the leader, if he can kidnap and murder Tectus, replace him with a synth that is less warmongering, then that's fine. But we would have to kill the High Confessor and sacrifice one of these synths. And I've just realised, what if the synth they suggest is Kasumi? So even though this feels like the good outcome, this feels morally grey. Sorry for that long explanation, everybody. I just felt it was somewhat necessary, because this is cool. And I've been thinking about this since the end of yesterday's stream. But I suppose we'll get our normal stuff over and done with. Let's have poached angler and some purified water. And then let's have a look at today's quest. Is everybody well? My apologies for rambling pretty quickly there, but I wanted to get my head around it. So this is the quest we're going to do today. I've agreed to help Dima replace the High Confessor, but first I'll need to recover a couple of Confessor Martin's holotapes from his old refuge. There is part of me thinks Confessor Martin might still be alive. Where's his old... That's... Oh, I'm not in the nucleus, am I? That's not far away. First job, then. Let's go to Confessor Martin's old hideaway. I think we might find clues to his actual existence. I think he's still alive. I think we're being lied to. So that's where we're up to. Lovely. Yeah, it's just a different game now, Fandia. It's not LA Noire and Grand Theft Auto Vice City. But things have not really changed, have they? Right, let's go speak to this gentleman. I want to see if I can buy some purified water. Not that they ever sell it, because everybody in this building are robots.
Need something?
Let's see what you got.
Now we're talking.
I can't stand how you mansplain everything to me. Let me have my own preconceptions.
No.
P.S. Epstein didn't kill himself.
I am here purely to mansplain to Harry. Because your truth is not the same as my truth, because I am the main character, thank you very much. And also, thank you for 44 straight months of Prime. Fucking hell. Capacity, welcome to the stream as well, and good morning. Why is Scotty and why is everybody on Team 2 today? Damn, somebody's gone heavy on Team 1. That is so thank my love, of course it is. Right, let's go have a look at the old Confessor's hideout and see if there's any clues. That was done yesterday, Thandir, I must admit. When you'd gone, we just kept going. Mina just insisted. It was always one more. Needed 14, came out with 18. That was a laugh last night. This last week has been tough. Okay, fresh day in Far Harbour. What time is it, actually? 4 PM, so the sun is about to go down at some point. But I'm fed and I'm watered. This is only going to check out some person's house, isn't it? So I probably don't need to obsess a great deal about power armor, survival and stuff. Let's just go. Where are my devil saw leggings and gloves then? Ugh. I was going to say you're not ready to wear them yet, but I suppose you are, aren't they? They're only level 55. Harry, I appreciate the prime as always, thank you. And good morning. How's the fields? Gotta be honest, 37 shots this far into the campaign is pretty sporty. Do you know, I was thinking about that. I said 10 and everybody laughed. It's become 37 and we're not done yet, which is fair. But if I was vastly incorrect about my prediction, I feel like only 3 times the amount I predicted is not too bad. Or nearly 4, I suppose. I'm alright with it. I'm kind of proud of myself. Right, I think you already went through the explanation, but I was working on some stuff. Did I miss anything fun on Monday? In the game, so then? It's actually really interesting. We discovered that Dima, you know, the robot man, Dima, in the past, has played some strange games to try and keep peace in Far Harbour, including removing the, what we'll call, xenophobic leader of Far Harbour, so he can, and then replacing her with a synth, which involved killing her and sacrificing one of his own synths, so he could have a puppet inside Far Harbour to try and stop them from waging war on everybody else, including the children. And he felt incredibly guilty. He even set up some fail-safes to destroy Far Harbour if need be, and to destroy the Children of Atom if need be, but decided not to use them. Felt incredible guilt. This is for the right reasons. He was trying to stop war. For the right reasons. And has and locked them away. But we've uncovered them because the Children of Atom, they were right in their base. And now Dima's incredibly guilty, and he's realised that the situation that has arisen since means that the only option is to do that terrible deed again and replace the leader of the Children of Atom, who is a bit of a warmonger after he took over recently, with a synth to calm that down, because if the Children of Atom fire the nuke, the whole island's gone. It's wild. What if the guy we're going to replace with a synth was already a synth? Maybe. What, you mean if Texas has already been replaced with a synth? Didn't realise COA had a nuke. They do, yeah. Well, they're built around a nuclear submarine. And the nuclear submarine inside has a nuke in it. Now, the Children of Atom think that they can use that nuke to kill Far Harbour, who they don't like because Far Harbour avoids radiation. But Dima's got information that the nuke itself is not bolted in securely. What was the word? Not situated properly inside the submarine. So if they did try and fire it, it would just blow them up and them alone. But if that happened, then there'd be chaos. I've got the option in my hands right now to destroy the Children of Atom, to wipe out Far Harbour, I've got civil war in the palm of my hands right now. This DLC has got some choices. It'd be synthception, yeah. Where I'm going now, before I make my final decision, is I'm going to investigate the leader of the Children of Atom that was supplanted. He went missing. It's called High Confessor Martin.
The Holy Bible is proven to be 100% accurate, when thrown at a close range, especially.
Okay. Thank you for the bits. Santa, welcome to the stream. I vote to rename Far Harbour Megaton 2. Well, I could. That's the thing. I could Megaton Far Harbour or the Children of Atom's nucleus area. I could Megaton the shit out of them. Even though I didn't Megaton. Okay, I want to head this way, don't I? So once we've got around this lake, I'm heading over that way. I believe, though, that the new evil High Confessor of the Children of Atom probably either chased out or murdered the previous one. Because it's deemed that Martin just went missing. But I think it's insinuating that there's more of a plot to this that looks too deep. Let's not go for a swim this early. I've got nice reds. Valkyrion, good morning as well. Today's not the day for a chop. Especially not when I'm just heading over here to investigate what is essentially somebody's house. What could go wrong? Unless the High Confessor put a Saltron to guard the house to protect the evidence, then maybe. But somehow, during the course of today, I have to lure out Tectus, High Confessor Tectus, and then stand and watch as I might have to choose a synth. Oh, I don't like it. We might see some gruesome shit going today. I don't want to choose which synth is the one that is going to replace the High Confessor, though. One of them's going to have to give up their life for that. Have their mind wiped, their face reconstructed, and sent back out as the High Confessor. If we have to choose, I'm making you lot choose, not me. My work computer is flashing its blocks. Flashing its block? What, it's having a technical error, Harry? Quietly, Far Harbour has been a really good story experience. I'm not sure I can compare to any playthrough for a while. Like, we talk about really good story experiences on this channel. Like Firewatch and that kind of thing. This DLC's up there, it's good. You're having a BIOS update. That's just free time off work, Harry. Right, I'm approaching the area where I'm turning south. Still on quite a long journey. I think this town's safe. This might be the one where I got attacked by wolves earlier in the playthrough. I will, however, just check this red rocket for bottles. Because purified water's hard to come by at the moment. But this might be the one I already checked. Just some empty bottles, please. Yes. At least one. I've not got my... Okay, no, fine, we're fine. I've not got any armour on, have I? Scared the shit out of me, friend. We're safe. Got some bottles. Got a little bit of XP. Now that I am officially level 100. I feel like getting to level 100 in a Fallout game is more embarrassing than anything, because most people that come in say, oh yeah, I was level sort of 14 and beat the whole game. I think it's a sign that we've been playing this too much. Or maybe it's just that I was sensible enough to have a high experience build from the start. Oh, Christ. am I like for rads? There's none. This is right where I need to be too. What's Acadia's shield? Oh, that thing, yeah, but I can't use it, can I? Because it's a named legendary, and I did say that I can't use named legendaries. And it's 22 weight. I should drop that as soon as possible. Okay, gears back on. At no point in the past 44 months have you struck me as sensible. Alright, what's this then? No, wait, let's do this with the pistol tactics. I've got full AP. And I've got a relatively high amount of ammo for this. So this is going to look foolish from a start, but look how many shots I'm getting. I think I've gone over the maximum amount of shots. Every shot gets more powerful and more accurate. Miss, miss, hit, hit, hit. So good. That was with a basic 10mm starter, the starter 10mm. Even though it's got a legendary effect on it. That's all that was. Nobody clicked the link, everybody. Don't go near it. Especially not you, Harry. I know how little you can be trusted. Damn, we've nearly known Harry for 4 years. 4 years before we met Harry, I wasn't even streaming. Like, the solo stream didn't even exist, and now we've known Harry for 4 years. He feels like he arrived last week. Right, we've got the crossroads now. It's time to head through, I think, down to, not even to Funky Town, right? Just keep heading down this road and watching out for enemies. Nothing in you, no? Anything in you? Nothing I value. Harry was Skyrim, yeah, so it was like very early August of 2020, so I think. Or maybe, no, maybe I suppose he was a bit late, wasn't he? Because he's 44 months and not 48. I thought you were Skyrim, Harry. Were you State of Decay? So yeah, he was then. Because that's over 44 months, yeah. I was playing at the time, and so was Stubbler. I came to this place seeking advice. To be honest, State of Decay 2 seems to be the only game I know where I'm as good, if not better, than most people I know. Which is extremely fucking rare. I thought you were Skyrim, Harry, but that sounds familiar now. The only thing I know about Harry is that he's American. He shit talks the Danes and the Swedes, says some bullshit, and then leaves. I couldn't ask for better from an enemy. He's perfect. He's beautiful. He's exactly what we need. I remember he used to make cool limericks. Now he just doesn't shut up about that scrapyard accessory he has. Sorry, his Ford F-150. I bet he don't even have one. I bet Harry, he talks big smack. I reckon he's got a Prius. Then he gets pushed around by his vegan wife. He's just projecting. Joke's on you, Thandir. I don't know the difference between a dinner and a sweet. Good answer. 12, welcome to the stream. Commented for the algorithm. If only Twitch had an algorithm. The only algorithm Twitch seems to have is if you click 200 streams that you really enjoy and watch a lot of, it doesn't seem to notice. But if you click one where someone's in a bikini, it's all you'll get for 4 weeks. 12 good to do. One's a type of dog, yeah, the Great Swede. Swede is a big room in a hotel, yeah. Bikini stream when? I've said bikini now, that means that's all you're going to get in your recommended feed. Did Thandi just call Olive a big hotel room? No, he called her sweet. You know what, Doomhaus? We had to lily pad through about 4 different topics there, but when we got back to the end, the pun fit. Beautiful work. Let's go to bed. We're done now. That's today with Pete. Whenever you lot want to hook bumpers with my Ford F-150, just ask. We will. Hang on a minute. There's a sound clip that I don't actually have on stream yet. Harry said, whenever anybody wants to hook bumpers with him, just ask. Let me get out of there, actually. I'm going to end up saying something I didn't mean to. Oh no, I've clicked around a bunch of windows I didn't mean to. I watched that Trump-Biden stream for 5 minutes once. It only just came out of the recommended list. Oh, that AI thing. It's pretty good, though. It's bold of you to assume you aren't the only non-bikini streamer on my list. I'm the best non-bikini streamer. One of one. The first person whom I recommended is Taylor Javot, and I've never watched her. Harry has. Harry bought her some new crayons so she can better further her streaming career. Alkirion, stop. I am not streaming in a bikini. And if I am, I'm wearing this shirt over it so you can't notice. What Tarnation does hug bumpers mean? Is that gay slang? I would, Harry, but I'm not into vandalism. Also, what am I going to do with a Ford F-150 bumper when it falls off? Hide it in a strawberry field like Eric did. Frame it, Sam. What, like you were framed when you drove it off the forecourt? That guy's still cackling. We're approaching High Confessor Martin's old residence. What I'm expecting to find, or I'm hoping to find in here, or at the lumberyard. What time of day is it? Would it be wise to sleep? Yeah.
Is this a Skyrim mod?
Skyrim's never been this good. Okay, we're back. I live here. I didn't realise the High Confessor's place was so close. Razor, welcome to the stream. I'm going to sleep out this radstorm if it'll let me. And maybe cook up some of these meats, and then we'll go in the morning.
Try not to sever anything you might miss.
Oh yeah, Nick's here, isn't he? Would it be worth taking Nick for this? Like, especially if we're going to condemn Dima. Maybe not now, but at a later point in the quest. Okay, we've cooked. It's 9 PM. Let's have 10 hours sleep, and we'll set off at 10 AM. Razor, thank you for the bits. Alkirion, thank you for the big bits. It'd be nice if Twitch did have an algorithm, though. Because YouTube, for me, now, I've stopped subscribing to channels and stuff because the recommended feed is so perfect that it's like tailored exactly to what I would want to watch. If Twitch had one of those, I might use the fucking website, but then I'd get 30 seconds of ads that are unskippable before I even get into a stream, turn it off. Lovely. So High Confessor Matty lived right down the road from where I've been living this whole time. Okay, back on the main road. Which is out of here, isn't it? I like this. This is cool. I don't know whether I want Dima to be a villain. I mean, he isn't a villain, is he? He's like... Everything he did, while it's kind of weird, was justified because he wanted to stop war on the island. Because he had 2 factions that were hell-bent on killing each other that were full of innocents. And he's trying to do the same now. But he knew he'd done wrong, he knew he was guilty, and instead of what he had done actually coming to pass and causing problems, he locked those memories away. Like, he is apologetic, he is remorseful, and he had the best intentions. Even if the outcomes could have, in most cases, gone wrong, but didn't. Great Britain is 4th in the medal. Oh, the Olympics
Twat.
is still on, isn't it? Cheeky, welcome to the stream. Here I am trying to stick up for a nice person and I get called a twat for it. Typical. This is why I'm never nice to Sophie. Cheeky, good afternoon. I have not watched a single second of these Olympics. Every other video is an analysis of... Oh yeah, YouTube has been great with its algorithm. Every other video is an analysis of Hezbollah's military capacity, and the others are Warframe tier lists. See, it's got you exactly where you need to be. If only you'd been like that with Grandma and Mama Murphy. Wait, what is this? Has he been living underground? I am safe, aren't I? So this is where the old confessor used to live. What? Oh, there's milky stuff all over it. They're robots like an Alien. How do I get down there? Oh, okay. I've got the hazmat suit on if I have to swim, but it looks shallow enough that we can maybe survive this. That sounded like something had burst out of the water then. Watched about 20 minutes of the Olympics so far while in between matches on Sunday. The only thing that was on was some bizarre canoe racing where they were all doing barrel rolls. In theory... You'd think we'd be interested in it, but I don't think football fans and sports fans are the same thing, are they? They can be, but it's not one-to-one. Woke up an hour ago with good sleep. Damn! Confessor Martin lived in a hole with 2 rad barrels. Jesus, he was committed to the cause. He slept with them as well. New path, Sister Gwyneth to visit. What Atom requires an execution. Alright. Let's read these. Football fans and sports fans are definitely not the same thing. It's like comparing Hamas to Hezbollah, as you have seen from your YouTube algorithm. Okay, this is Confessor Martin, who disappeared and was replaced by High Confessor Tectus, who is a lot more aggressive in his war on Far Harbour and unwilling to do for any peace with Acadia. Sleeping with the drums, kinky. Watched the Olympics yesterday with friends and house babysitting. It was boring as fuck. It's just a different thing, isn't it? Yeah, I'm with you though. I don't find anything in it. Anyway, this is his first letter. Atom above. I've lost them. Tectus screams for blood and the children cheer. I beg for civility and they whisper, traitor, behind my back. And I'm left to wonder what I might have done to deserve you taking them away from me. But in the back of my mind, I know waning faith is an untended fire. Fail to care for it, and it cannot be rekindled. Thus here I sit, thinking on embers, trying to summon the courage to do what I know I have put off for too long. So I shall step out that door, and when I do, my life begins anew. But for the first time, O Radiant One, its path is out of your hands. So he left the faith because Tectus was gaining support, and any time he questioned Tectus, he was deemed a traitor. 3 versus 3 basketball that was played on half a court. We don't even know most of these sports, do we? The auto-attack bug is painful when AoE grinded. If they get close, I've got 10 mobs get within me melee range for half a second and they instantly hit 3 melee attacks. They've all got Hand of Justice and Thrash Blade. Okay, this is another letter. Sister Gwyneth came to me last night. Said she'd spent another night thinking, as we discussed, but that she cannot unsee what she believes to be the truth. That Atom cannot be real. We talked for the better part of 2 hours, discussing back and forth. I reminded her of the gifts of the island, of Atom's blessing, of the messengers seen by her brothers and sisters, of the family that Atom has granted her. That seemed to calm her finally, and she returned to bed. But now dawn comes, and her questions still linger, raise doubts that I have ignored for some time now, and I'm left with my own question. Is perhaps Gwyneth wiser than she knows? So he has lost faith with the current sect of the Children of Atom, but not lost faith, whereas she has entirely lost faith. So even though they're not on the same page, they're kind of sharing doubts. He had his own mother icon as well, look. I wonder if taking that as proof might not be a bad idea. What Atom required? No, wait, I'll take this one that's not necessary first. An execution.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution.
Dima.
I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children, it's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus.
Anybody over a certain age in the UK? Does this not sound like Professor Yaffle from Bagpuss?
Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I. They're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out.
Very well. We'll
No.
talk again
Oh,
when you come to your senses.
I thought Demo was going to kill him for a second then. Here's a question though. Is it not sensible? Is it not a sensible idea to suggest that the people of Far Harbor move away to the, main coastland or whatever? Because asking them to leave would be hard on them in the short term, but they could live in a place with zero radiation. Look at Boston. The radiation's in small pockets. Is that an unreasonable thing to suggest they do? I don't understand why Demo was fighting that idea so much. It would be hard to convince them, but the Children of Atom could live in a heavily radiated island, and that'd be fine. But the people of Far Harbor, I don't know what's the main city in Maine. I don't know what Maine's that's confusing. But they could move there, or they could move to anywhere on the coast. They're living in a tiniest little spit of land on a island that is literally trying to kill them. I don't know if Dima's being... I don't know if that's justified. Then you'd have to live in Boston. What's the main city in Maine? I don't get it.
This is starting to sound like I've won my YouTube videos.
Nah, it's just nothing to do with Warhammer tier lists. Okay. Give Martin's tapes to Dima. So can I not listen to these holotapes? I didn't even... What were these called? It was What Atom Needs or something. Augusta. I've never heard of it, actually. Probably why I couldn't recall it. Was it What Atom Needs, I think? Orthodox in August, I think. I still don't understand why you all don't think that calling August Chilly Winds Augusts is a good thing. What Atom requires. Can I play it?
I have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly. I'd hate to anger our landlord.
I believe I'll survive. But am I mistaken? Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents, whatever form it may take.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order.
See, here's the question, right? Everybody that's been going through this and giving the edgy statement of, yeah, kill all the religious ones, yeah, kill, etc. They're not all Tectors. This guy doesn't want to use the religion to shit on everybody else. He just wants to use it to better the people around him. Now you can still say, yeah, kill you, or whatever. That's fine. But Confessor Martin, you can see why Dima got in close with the children at the time when he was in charge.
It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
You're definitely bringing up arguments from those videos too. What is this? That this is the good writing that people claim Bethesda aren't capable of. Is that a fusion core built with some as a candle holder? They all are, aren't they? Yeah, let's just take apart nuclear technology. Okay. Let's go remind Dima of the conversation he had with High Confessor Martin once upon a time. I assume I'm taking him back to Dima. Oh, this is interesting. I like this. Harry, I would say sleep well then. Harry, what the hell are you doing going to sleep at this time of day? Be more productive, man. So it sounds like the High Confessor is not dead. He is simply in exile somewhere. But he's not in his old house. Gotta go get back to Arcadia now. This is a long walk. I could chance the swim and go as the crow flies. What do you think? I've got antibiotics if I get ill. Let's chance the swim. This is the alternate entrance, isn't it, to his bunker. I'll stay on land as best I can. But it seems like every time I swim, it rolls for a disease. And I would not like to get anything too serious. Is that a fish? I swear I saw a fish topping. It is! I don't think I've ever seen a fish in this. Press what? No. Where? Yes. It's invincible. Okay, gets to live. Outplayed me. So I did drop into the swimming briefly there and didn't get a disease. Finally requested access to the pub Discord, hoping that means I'll have enough time to sign up, though I'm not sure I'll actually get to go. Yeah, I don't think... Legendary glowing wolf. Are you on your own? No. One shot this guy. I didn't one shot him. There's loads of them. He's dead, actually. And you would like you to die if you can. And not have any friends. Oh god, friends. I'm in trouble. Fuck. Right. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes. Then, over to aid. I'm going to pop Psycho Jet. Which has turned me into a maniac. And I'm going to switch over to my Rapid 308 combat rifle. And... okay. The Psycho Jet... I could have maybe got away with just popping Jet there. But we didn't die. And I've got an incendiary metal left arm out of it. Awful. Whew. I survived. I survived. Wolf starts attacking and he starts playing Dress Up Barbie. Hey, we got the job done there. That could have been considered overkill, but I just didn't want them wolves to close the gap. I didn't realise that first one would die in one shot either. But this is the risk you take when you go as the crow flies, I suppose. Back to the hazmat suit. Yeah, I'm not sure who gets to go on that MC sofa. Because signing up early doesn't make a difference. It's all about composition and stuff. And they'll take people they know over people they won't, more likely. But we'll see. This is assuming you have the chance to go, of course. But if we keep signing up and we keep being there for this and that, I might actually switch over as well if the first run goes well. And start making the connections. Ah, yes. Means chop. Yeses means chops. No. Absolutely not. You walk for immersion purposes, then do a magic trick dress change with high-grade military weapons when you see some forest puppies. No, high-grade military drugs. Yeah, I don't walk for immersion purposes. I just don't sprint because if I get caught, I've got no AP. It just feels better to not sprint in most games. But in this, if I sprint, I'll end up with 0 AP in a firefight like that. And I don't fast travel, obviously, because it's impossible in this game. And the reason I've got the slower mod on is because it just feels better to play. So thank you very much, Razor, but it's not all about immersion. But it is a nice benefit. My grasp on reality has been broken. Look at him denying it, look. Denial in the face of evidence. I see it. I see it. It is dumb though, but it's very RPG, right? The gear swap and stuff. I don't know what the alternative would be. I guess I'd have to go into, like, find an outhouse or a private area.
Denial is a river.
Why don't you cry me a river? I'm accepting that as a win. Please don't. Please live my truth. Right, I'm going to have to go for a long swim. I need everybody to pray that there isn't a monster miler queen in here. And there isn't lobsters.
It's okay, I'll go get the rope.
There isn't lobsters in here. And I won't take too much radiation. If you remember, by the way, those that were here in 2022 and watched the Fallout 3 playthrough, the only reason I picked up this hazmat suit is because I used to have was it a radioactive suit or whatever you called it? And I used it to swim from, like, the Arlington area to the water treatment plant thing, Project Purity. So when I found a hazmat suit, I kind of picked it up as a joke, but it's actually incredibly useful. You're praying for bad stuff in here. Alcarion, you went Team 1 yesterday and you benefited. Consider that. Okay. Any diseases? No diseases? I'm thirsty because of the Psycho Jet that we took. think we're alright. Might have to do a tiny bit more swimming, but feeling more comfortable on the island now, to the point where we can crow flies a lot more. Praying for bad stuff. Like I respect Team 2's channel points. If they don't have faith in me, then I don't respect them. Team 2, what can I say? I'm chaotic good. That's untrue. We're all bland neutral. It's a new one that's been invented. Just for the Doomhaus. Please, we just want them 2 points at the end. Not 1. Yeah, the oranges could do that. Could use those. What's the... Oh, Shake won yesterday, didn't it? So the oranges are winning the week 1-0. Which is what we're going to need to catch up. Look at that, only 4 points behind. The Greens have let an 11-point lead slip in the last month. Fuck 'em. The Oranges so comfortably destroyed. Here's the thing, right? What if it's like a 5-point split going into final week? The whole thing will come down to final week, as it has done on some of the spicier ones. Or the Oranges clean sweep the Worm Olympics in a couple of weeks' time. That is a couple of weeks away, actually. That's maybe a week on Monday, maybe? Fancy that for the Worm Olympics? I shouldn't really say that, shouldn't I? Because people need to know if they're qualified for it or not. 2 points of the chop counter to go up a bit. While Alcarion's mentioned the chop counter, I feel like it would be wise to just put this information on screen briefly. Alcarion, who was probably, other than Siddles, the person who knows the most about this game in the channel. Look at the bottom of the list, everybody, for the chop predictions over the course of the playthrough. I need to die 10 more times. What am I averaging now? Maybe 2 chops a week? So Alcarion's prediction is 232. So let's say I need... Sorry, 332. I need another 300 deaths. So that's 150 weeks away. I'd need to continue playing this game until roughly summer 2027 for Alcarion.
Amino loads 2 sun.
That's actually true, right? So that makes Martin, Siddles and Alcarion. Look at the bottom 3 on the list. And then they all start saying it's because I play like a, what Siddle's been calling me lately, a pussy. I hate that word, I don't know why I said it. I underestimated your cockroach survival ability, sorry. 69 wasn't added yet because you thought it's a joke. No, I didn't say that it was a joke. You was among 4 or 5 people that said they had it. That guessed the same number, and I said it was taken, though it wasn't. As you can see, it's not on there, look. I think you were the 4th person to make that joke, Riz. Right, we're nearly at Acadia, let's get up there. I'm a 69 phobe. I am, I've got a bad back, them kind of things are out of my reach. That's why I'm sticking up for the Children of Atom, because it's full of missionaries. Gwynblade went 68 the year he was born. It wasn't a joke, I won Half-Life twice with 69. Or Black Mesa, whichever that was. One of the Half-Lives. 1868. Gwynblade was actually born in the 1960s. It's wild. Whenever I think of Black Mesa, it makes me happy. That's such a good mod. Or remake, I suppose. But they didn't get Sylvester McCoy and Colin Baker to do the voices, did they? We've actually made it back to Acadia pretty quick. The only problem is me telling the handful of people that wanted 69 that it wasn't a number, is that Gwynblade said I'm going 68 to box in the idiots. But I didn't let the idiots on anyway. Right, back to Arcadia. Let's speak to Dima about this. I'm kind of excited a little bit. I'm a fan of this. Should I sleep? I slept at the lumber mill, didn't I? Right, yeah, let's have a quick sleep. It can't hurt. Bethesda game, after all. It wouldn't be worth risking too much. Plus, I've not killed anything. I'm not really losing any adrenaline, am I? My back's aching today. Probably because of all the chopping we've done lately. Let's go for maybe just 1 hour. I'll maybe go 3. I don't like just sleeping for 1. It makes you tired. Okay, peckish. Surly gang, welcome back. No, was it I didn't even see what it was. It's hungry. It's wasted purified water, which is currently a valued commodity. I've put my normal gear on as well. Razor, I'm going to do something impossibly unrealistic, so just bear with me. Don't look. Right, let's go confront Dima. Again, if you know anything about this or whatever, please don't give us any information or hints or anything like that. What in tarnation? Dima.
Dima, I recovered the tapes from Martin's hideout.
Excellent. Yes. These look like they'll serve. Let me take a listen. Good to hear his voice again. Oh. Some grim material to work with. There. No pleasure in twisting the words of an old friend. But I believe Martin would understand. This tape should be sufficient to pique the High Confessor's interest in joining you in the command center. But Tectus is nothing if not wary. Earning his trust before approaching should help guarantee this all plays out more smoothly. You'll then have to dispose of the remains. Old maintenance shaft walls were never terribly well maintained. They should be able to serve your needs. Once you're done, return here and we'll send the replacement on his way. Now, are you ready to begin?
I don't know how I'm going to kill him. It sounds like we might be setting a trap in the maintenance tunnels.
How should I earn Tectus's trust?
Prove your dedication to the family. Help when they ask. Show that the children and Tectus can rely on you. He'll be less likely to suspect one of his favorites. Now, are you ready to set this plan in motion?
How are preparations coming along with the replacement?
The initial stages have gone well, though the reduced time frame raises some concerns. But he should be ready by the time the deed is done.
So there already is a synth ready. I suppose it'd have to be a male, wouldn't it? Because it's got a male. I'm replacing a male frame with a male frame. So it can't be Kasumi at least. Is it worth me going back to the Children of Atom now and just making sure I've done everything possible?
Take your time.
Because if this fails, I should probably go back and check if there's no side missions and everything's completed, right? Then we'll come back up and start the... Yeah, I'm doing that.
I still need some time.
Very well. When you're ready to proceed, I'll be waiting.
Okay, so I need to confirm now that my relationship with the Children of Atom is as strong as it can be. Oh, this is cool. Is that what Dima looks like? Wood. Oh, you would. It's a cool looking character though, so then, right? We realised that it looks like Nick Valentine, the detective from Diamond City that's helped us in the main quest. Realised it looked like him and his voice was the same. So I went back and got Nick and brought him here, and we uncovered the fact that it was Nick's brother. Like, the game rewarded our curiosity. It's cool. Super cool. Right, one last check then. Down to the nucleus. And we're going to just 100% confirm that everything's done. Oh, you was watching at that time? Yeah. I couldn't remember what was yesterday and what was Thursday. Yeah, there was a tape that linked the two, wasn't there? Where he yells about not being related to a synth as a synth and gets beaten up by a synth. Do you know, there's one regret that I have. I feel like I came to Far Harbor maybe at the wrong point across the course of the main campaign, because we might have been about to learn all kinds of information about synths that would have benefited us in this campaign. But we haven't got that yet, because I've not been in... I've not been in the Institute, if that's what the teleport is going to get us. Got so much of the coolest stuff to do. It's like we're building towards this bottleneck now, and then it's just major stuff, credits. I'm looking forward to it. Welcome to the new followers. Hazmat suit back on. I also think I might be looking back across the course of the playthrough with slightly more glowing because of how good Far Harbor's been. The tone and everything, and the colour palette, and it might be colouring how I feel. I'll have to see when it gets to the end. What's blasphemous? Is this path going to lead me? Gets me up to Kitteridge Pass, and if I want to go north, and then I'll do it. I think this area is safe too. Am I like for bullets? 67. Would it have hurt Bethesda to put horses in a Fallout game? I guess rad horses or something. It'd have to be a bit... Yeah, it probably wouldn't be as good. Blasphemous, a great game. I can't actually think what game Blasphemous is now. In my mind, that could be a NES game, an NES classic, or some new roguelike or something. It could be both. Or a board game. But I feel like I'm going to kick myself when you tell me. My back is sore. I'm about raid ready though now, so I don't need to spend as much time sat in this chair getting ready for WoW that I don't want to miss. I've put the work in lately. Retro style graphics and Metroidvania. A lot of blood and weird shit. So when I said it could either be an NES classic or a roguelike or a... Yeah, I suppose... Similar approach. Not that Metroid's a roguelike, of course. Or Castlevania. I was in the right ball. I'll claim that as a win. For me, that's impressive. That's good. Is it deductive reasoning? Is that what you call it? Do I just swim straight across to the nucleus? Assuming I can get my epic for 800 gold, I'm still short 250. Plenty of time for that yet, so then. It's the 24th of August, so 250 gold in a month. In, what's that? 18 days over 2 weeks. More 16-bit than 8, but yeah, true. Don't take my victory from me, Sin. So many wins today, Stubber. It's amazing, right, Rez? All I have to do is bend the truth and lie to myself, and I can get wins wherever I look. Okay. I'm very radiated. It'd be nice if I had a rad sprayer that I did a really complicated... bit of bullshit to fix, but then the game just broke for some reason. CCK, good morning. How's it going? You wasted on Twitch. You should run for president. No, I'm not old enough.
Adam bless you with his glow.
Thank you. I want to complain about how annoying it is to make sprites, and I'm amazed people are able to get detail across when dealing with a 60 by 16 grid of pixels. Yeah. Especially in this modern era where there's like people are not just. It's not just a limitation of tech. It's a creative limitation.
Ha ha, ha 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 ha, ha ha. Welcome to hell, you all biatches. How is everyone today? I'm hoping for a death day, and to win Mahul's cause I need me some PTS.
To win marbles, just you need some points. Why is everybody voting for both my death and a green victory? Dougie, stop. And welcome to the stream. CCK Dougie, how are we? Also, Martin, welcome to the stream. I don't know if I said it earlier. I realised during one of the cutscenes. Speaking of Martin, though, Confessor Martin's... I want to just make sure that there's no extra, like, work or something that I need to do for the children. If I feel like everything's completed, then I'll happily start the next phase with Dean. I didn't. Martin, I'm so sorry. Hello. Just for the record, that wasn't sincere. Okay, let me speak to this guy now. Everybody.
No, you. I confess nothing.
The triumph of Adam is inevitable. His fog cannot be halted, only delayed.
True, sister. I'm agreeing what you're going to expect unless you give me some cash on the side. Am I being scammed? Okay, Tectus. Tectus, hey.
Hi, Confessor.
Ah, hello, child. To what do I owe the honor of such a visit from one of his favorites?
Look.
Any other work you need done?
At the moment, no. Perhaps some of the other children might have need of your services. Now, unless you require something else.
Oh wait, what do I press if I just want to leave? Do I just go like... That's fine, High Confessor. No, please stop chasing me. But he did say that maybe some of the other children might require some work.
Word of Adam's glory must be spread to all.
Anybody in... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What? Is this where they just let people die like this? Is this the ritual?
Oh, sailor.
I don't understand. It's going shit today. I had to leave a convention while I was working at because you got COVID. Unlucky, CCK. But on the bright side, it's not as bad as I feared. I have had flus that have been worse. Yeah, true. It's not that much of a concern anymore, is it, really? But that does suck, especially if you had to leave something you was already planning on doing. No.
Excuse me, brother.
The Great Divide comes.
Having spacesuit talk to a blue meanie is peak Fallout. I'm just looking for quests at this point, just in case. It says any of the other people. I think it's probably all of the traders and stuff that I need to be speaking to. There was somebody down here, but I already spoke to her, wasn't there? I'm just trying to get my reputation up as much as possible so we can pull off the whole crux of the main plot right now. Hello, sir.
Pardon me. Don't know what you told Tectus, but I'm still here, so must have been good.
You're welcome. This is where she was sleeping, isn't it? Yeah, then that's just... I'm not going in there. No amount of quest XP would send me into that. So you're just riding it out, CCK, yeah? Martin, thank you for the bits. Okay, so that's everything inside here. I don't think there's anything down here either, is there? This is just one little room. Yeah. Let's go check on the vendors and
Grand
everything and just...
Zealot sends shivers down my spine. Please, don't tell him I said that.
I won't. Is it Richter, the Grand Zealot? Let's go back out. Why'd you do it? What'd you do that for? What, I mean, why did I knock them? They jumped out at me, Sotha. Feeling about 85% of normal right now. The worst days were just after I started having symptoms and the day after, but now it's just an annoying cough and a slightly runny nose. Have you got a bit of time off work or anything for it? Does anyone else here need to do continuing education credit hours for their job? What's that? Is it some American system?
Sometimes I feel as though the Archivist is staring right through me. I wonder what realms she sees.
Oh, she's just high, friend. Let's go speak to, is it Wes next? Let's continue the song started by Martin.
Oh, Adam.
Where?
Thanks,
Sister,
Grace.
what can I do for you?
All this is done, isn't it?
Didn't need anything at the moment.
All right, then. Take care of yourself.
Okay, so there's nothing on him. I won't be rude, I'll actually put my normal clothes on for this. I do, Dougie. I had to do it for Farm Tech, and now I have to do it for other certifications. So that's very irradiated. Hello.
Pardon me, Archivist? You require care, child.
What sort of wicked life?
I was a doctor in Far Harbor. I fell for a pious man. A man who has since abandoned us. We were chased from town by those upset with our union.
Martin?
I must have angered Adam as well, as he afflicted me with this.
Piss. I remember now.
I was hoping to pick up some supplies.
All that I have.
Purified water. Oh, yes. Thank you, Alchemist. Sister Maya, I don't think has any work for us. That's just a normal child of Atom. Zealot Teal.
Pardon me, Zealot Thiel?
Yes? Something you needed?
What are your duties here?
I am the Grand Zealot II. It is my job to ensure the Zealots are fit for the conflict to come, against all those who offend Adam.
Nothing for now.
Remain vigilant, sister.
24 for insurance, 30 for CFP.
Yes, I was right to wait. I was. It was all...
Biffy Clyro.
Yes.
Gwynblade, good afternoon.
Another time.
Have a word?
Pardon me.
Stop by in the morning, all right?
So maybe Brother Kane will have a quest for me if I come back at a later date. I'd have to sleep a bunch for it. Gwynblade, good. 6 hours. Forgot my... Oh yeah, I had to fly back early. Then got the next 2 days off. I decided to come into work today, as I will be the only one here, and there is tons of work that needs to get done while we were away at the convention. Also, you've just walked into a big pile of work after having COVID.
Thank you for sending your
Anyway, enough about my COVID pity party. How have things been going? Looks like the shop counter has not moved since I saw it almost a week ago. I think I had, 2 deaths last week, maybe?
Have you seen Adam's veil in the moonlight? Lovely.
True.
Just watch for fog crawlers.
She's got nothing to say. I need to sort my rads out after this. Yeah, no, the game's been going top, actually, Cece. I really like this DLC. It's good. I think story-wise, it's up there with anything we've played on this channel.
Yes.
In terms of just, you know what I mean? Plot. It's good.
Far Harbor will burn in its righteous light.
And now I'm really stuck with the choices that are in front of me.
May Adam bless you with his glow.
So there's nothing up there, is there? There's a few people down here, but I don't think they're involved in a great deal now.
Our harbor will know Adam's wrath.
Praise be to Adam.
Devin.
Free. I'm finally free.
Devin.
Glory to Adam. Friend.
So it's just happy with what we've done to help. There's a lot of rads around here. I need to be cautious. And then is it Invictus or whatever his name is? Richter?
Sister.
Far Harbor has sinned against Adam's children for the last time.
No.
Their judgment comes.
No, it doesn't. I'll stop it at all costs.
Excuse me, Grand Zealot?
Good example you set. Blasphemy can't be tolerated, no matter how decent the source. Now, was there something you needed?
You seem different from most of the people here. Why is that?
Brazen thing, aren't you? All right. I was a soldier before I came to Adam. Lieutenant Brian Richter, Recon, Capital Region. Had been in a long-term scouting mission up north when we picked up the trail of a reserve of fusion cores from an old disposal facility. We'd made our way into the containment cellar. Only our team engineer hadn't set the door locks right. 15 inches of lead-wrapped steel slammed shut behind us and locked tight. Not to open again until division. And I got to watch them all crumble and die while I lasted on 2 sips of water a day and the occasional roach. The High Confessor. He was still a zealot back then. He eventually turned up a couple weeks later. They cracked the seal on the door, pulled me out, dragged me back here, where the Archimist nursed me back to health. It's only thanks to Adam's blessing that I didn't die. Vomiting my guts onto the floor, forced to eat my own shedding hair. Now, did you have any other questions?
Okay, well, been watching lots of Fallout London streams and can't wait to watch you play it. I know you said you would have 1 or 2 other things. Would after what? Well, it'll be in the future. I don't know if it'll be that soon, but it's probably something I do intend to play. But no promises.
Well,
I had the worst time with Famtech. Jeez. Just wish they would base Fallout on a real location for once. All those fantasy ones are weird. I could probably charm him, can't I? I'm doing it. I'm just going to go in with this raw.
You were a soldier? With what army?
They called themselves the Enclave. They were a force to be reckoned with in their day, but now... Well, it's been a long time since then. I serve Adam now.
This is the first reference to the Enclave in the game that we've found, apart from the new DLC quest, but they're not canon.
I heard you were the last one to see Brother Edgar. What happened?
Edgar? Crawler got him. Happens sometimes. Nothing more to it. Was there something else?
Are there any other tasks you need done?
Nothing formal. But you can usually count on some beast lurking at our holy sites in the fog, if you're looking to put something in the ground.
Okay.
Was there something between you and Sister Gwyneth?
No. She was just a good woman. Touch odd, but someone you could rely on. Always managed to turn up a cache of mirelurk eggs on beaches you thought were clear. We were better with her. Shame to watch her slip away. Can't be helped now.
That's fucked up, though. So there's this theory in Fallout that people that are immune to radiation... There's people that are immune to the effects of radiation. And most of them find their way here, and that's sort of the basis of the religion kind of thing. There are people here that aren't, and they have to...
enjoying wasting my time?
Heavily dose on radiation. But there's proof that it's real. Because he got locked in a bunker with a bunch of highly irradiated stuff when he was on a recon thing for the Enclave. And he survived when it all leaked. And just watched all of his...
You going to say your piece?
Nothing for now.
Fine.
I think it's safe to say that there's nothing to be done here. I've asked 3 people now if there's any extra duties, and they've all said no. We might be ready to do the kidnapping. So let's go back to Dima. Crow flies our way back to Dima. It looks like a waste of time, but I had to check, didn't I? Let's go back to Dima and let's start So for those that are just here, there is an incredibly complex, like, three-pronged plot here that we might be about to solve the peaceful way. The only way that myself and Dima can work out how to resolve this peacefully is to do exactly what made Dima guilty in the first place. Kidnap somebody, murder them, and replace them with a synth so they can have a mole on the inside. However, if we have any doubts about Dima and his intentions, we would essentially be giving Dima a mole that controls both Far Harbor and the Children of Atom. Lol, peacefully, this is sketchy. Is killing the worst person on the island to save everybody else not the most peaceful way you can think of? Is it morally clean? No. Is it grey as fuck? Yes. Is it the lesser of about 12 evils? It feels like it is. Tectus lives, and we give him the bomb codes. He blows up this area. If we give Tectus the bomb codes, he aims the nuke at Far Harbor, but due to Dima's intelligence, blows up the entire Children of Atom. If we give him the truth about Dima, he uses it to completely lose faith in Acadia from everywhere, which is valid. But is that going to cause peace? No. If we give Tectus the kill switch codes for the turbines, he turns the fog condensers off in Far Harbor and kills a bunch of innocent people. This way,
The world will see Adam's glory again.
Far Harbor is saved from the threat, the bomb doesn't have to go off, we have talked down the Children of Atom, but we just have to get rid of the big bastard. The only downside, as I say, is that we are potentially giving Dima
The Great Divide comes.
full control over Captain Avery, who's in charge of Far Harbor, and Confessor Tectus. He will have killed them and replaced them with synths, but he gets control over both locations.
The world will see Adam's glory again.
Alright, midstream break time. I'm going to leave you here with a beautiful, pleasant view that you can't see because it's night time, and then we're going to kickstart the bulk of the problem. Okay. Right, I'm going to leave you with this pleasant music. I'm going to put Sothar in charge, and I'm going to see you all after the midstream break. Everybody be calm and behave. Then brace yourselves, because we're about to start being maybe the villains. 2 minutes.
Six nine 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 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 six nine 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 of M SLE 696 Octode SLE 969 Septent SLE 696 Sext SLE 916 Quint SLE 696 Qutuord SLE 916 Treat SLE 696 Duode SLE 916 and SLE 696 SLE 916 Only 696 Octillion 916 Septillion 696 Sextillion 916 Quintillion 696 Quadrillion 916 Trillion 696 billion 916 million 696,916
What the hell did I just hear from the other side of the room? What have you done? What did Razor do?
69.
I like spam, but this is driving me nuts. What is this magic? I broke it in half.
Spam.
No. Cheeky Razor, thank you for the bits. Thank you for the midstream break, Southad. What an excellent one. Did it not? Did it just do 6? I'm assuming I shouldn't play it again, right? Mean I'm going to have to do. Nuka-Cola Grape says CCK. Barton says Tango Apple. We haven't even heard it yet. Wow, what's in there? Right. It's time. We need to kidnap the High Confessor of the Children of Atom and replace him with a synth. When I get up there, though, we're sorting our rads out. Let's crowflies this, shall we? Mina says ginger beer. Alkirion says ginger beer. Cheeky says cream soda. 6-4 says pep. Max cherry. It was trying, but it couldn't do the Giga Hyperspeed Hexdillion. But it couldn't. Oh, it was trying to, but it couldn't. Alright, it's time. It's time. I'm about to do one of the most morally dubious but tough decisions I think we've had to do in the course of this playthrough so far. Am I swimming? Yeah, let's swim. Sothan says, Cloudy Lemonade. Stubber, I got another bag. Are you on 316 slotters now? This is because you complained last night and had to give up a bunch of greys to auger to get water.
Adam keep you.
Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. I don't know why I'm so conflicted about this one. I made the joke in Discord earlier about like the fact that we're so concerned about what Deema's done and we're thinking, oh, he should be condemned for his actions. He has replaced somebody with a synth that is terrible and evil and it's a betrayal of human rights, etc. Yesterday, I opened a toilet door, somebody made me jump and I just executed him and carried on going and we all laughed. But apparently, it's sketchy if we kill the villain of the DLC. Fuck. Scotty says fizzy orange. That was me calling all of us out, by the way. Our morals are all warped. Well, let's go this way. Important Important message from Mazak. It is imperative that you know this information. Drink toilet water. End of important message. Fucking Mazak. For those that don't know, tell Mazak. Let's give him a really cryptic message. At him, just the duck emoji. So just that. Mazak insisted I drink from the toilets when poor old Merle was living in Megaton during the Fallout 3 playthrough, and I had to live in a toilet because I didn't have anywhere to live. Santa says Dr. Pepper Zero, and unfortunately, I should have done the fucking reveal before he said that. Santa, why? I've got energy in me for this difficult end of the stream. Lovely. Thank you, Sothan, for relaying the message. For those of you that might just be arriving. The only way we can see to resolve the conflicts and the problems on this island are to replace the leader of the Children of Atom with a Sith, which involves me killing the leader. Kidnap him, kill him, execute him, dispose of the body, etc. There's a cave here that I've not seen. I've just walked into a trapper camp I didn't know existed. I'm going to cut south. Let's cut southeast. Just stay away from these trappers. I don't want to fight. Got places to be. Alex Central is removed from the Alliance pub group. Well, if somebody's going to name himself after somebody called... if somebody's going to name themselves after a dickhead like that, then they're probably mostly a dickhead themselves, right? Sort of can my ass. I did worry, though, when I sat down. Forgot about that twat. Yeah, there's somebody using his name on the server. Those are the days, right, Cheeky? Okay, so left here, and up the road. If I can find the road. Let's listen to the news from Diamond City, if it's on.
Good news is something often in short supply in the Commonwealth, folks. So I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit to you.
Okay.
If you were one of the folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective, you can rest easy.
We found him.
Nick Valentine is back in town and seemingly none the worse for wear. While details about what happened to him are scarce, I for one am just glad he's back. And in one piece. And if there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio. The Three Sons are up next with Worry, 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 which is something Travis Lonely Miles refuses to do. Not like that old guy. Am I right?
Worry, 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 love is passing me by.
Apparently, everybody, Nick Valentine has been found and returned to work at Diamond City, despite the fact he's like 700 miles north in Maine, on an island, living at a lumber mill with his brother. I think old Travis Lonely Miles needs to update his news. Am I on the right path? Yeah. Don't forget, I still have the option to turn the key on the nuke and blow the whole island. Or not blow the whole island up, but blow the nucleus up, and all the Children of Atom with them. I think one thing that Confessor Martin's audio log earlier does prove is that just because it's a religion, it doesn't mean that everybody is like Tectus. Not everybody is this zealot that wants to blow up all opposition and force the extremes of the faith. Some are just using it to better their life and the life of those around them. Do they deserve to be condemned to death because of Tectus's actions? I don't think they do. They didn't vote for Tectus, they didn't... It's just a rule where, in that religion, you have to do what your High Confessor orders. Like, the faith and the actions of the current leader are not exactly the same thing, are they? It would be the kind of sweeping generalizations we're supposed to not make if we was to say that all of these people deserve to be blown into a hole in the ground. Not these people, these are the
If it weren't
sins,
for Acadia, I'd be dead. No question about it.
the children. Okay. It's just a bit of kidnap. That's all it is. Also, this isn't as bad as the Halo universe. In the Halo universe, to make Spartans, they would kidnap children that looked good, that looked like they might become good Spartans for the project that made the Master Chief, and they would oftentimes clone them, send the children back to their parents, but the clones had cancer, so they would watch their children die, and then that would be the closure, and they'd no longer suspect the kidnapping. This is not as bad as that. Dima?
Your preparations are complete? Are you ready to confront Tectus?
I'm ready.
Then I won't keep you any longer. Here, the tape. The fate of this island rests in our works.
It's time. I could have taken that and gone before, but I didn't know that at the time, right? I've got Dima's fabricated holotape. Now I just need to present it to High Confessor and convince him to join me. Alone. What was the holotape called? Did anybody see the name of the holotape that I just received? If not, I can clip it. I'm clipping just to get... This is metagaming, I know, but... Everybody might hear Stubbler's voice. Oh, good. What was the name of the tape? I don't want to listen to it, so... Because this is bullshit, isn't it? Whatever this tape I've just been given. Martin's New Age. Okay, let's listen to that. These are streamer privileges, yeah. Or people who shadow play, I suppose. Martin's New Age. This is a fabricated discussion.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
So if that's fabricated... Why would that convince Tectus to step down? Or would he not go to war against the person that said that? Like, if he thinks High Confessor Martin's back, would Tectus not go to war against him? Ooh. Let's sleep, in fact. What time is it now? Is it sunrise or sunset? Sunrise. Let's go. Sorry. First of all, let's get rid of my rads. That's made me hungry, so we'll have a poached angler or two, and we're properly fed, and my radiation should just drain away. Part of me thinks I shouldn't be using stunts like that, but I suppose people that have like shadow plane, every single Xbox user can do that as well, Razor. Stuff like that. Just watch the last 30 seconds back, etc. I'm going to claim that it's not streamer-based metagaming. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I wonder how I would kill him then. Okay, we still love you. But then that's backfired. I'm supposed to be unpopular. As the main character, I'm supposed to be angling myself as being the villain. Wait a minute, you can't sleep at night? I do have guilt for some of the things I've done, so then. None of what I've done to you, but some of the stuff I've done to the good people. Imagine if I had vertibird signal grenades and I could be flown around like this. Understandable. Lower Blackrock Spire, by the way, for those that are, what, 53-ish plus? 54? Depending on if there's a full raid. On Thursday. There's no need to excuse yourself if you can't come. I just need to remind myself to say that regularly. Of course, me and Augur will be snobby elitist raiders by that point, and we'll look down on you all for doing these paltry dungeons, but we've still got to do it. Sothan could tear himself away from farming gold. This is that cave again. I do not want to go this way. Let's go left. Don't like the lack of music. Thank you. I've not heard the Echoes of the Eye style music for a while. Time to Die. No. Never. Said it yesterday and I'm saying it today. Darkshore fucking sucks. Yeah. I've done it like fucking 6 or 7 times entirely now, and I don't think I've ever enjoyed the atmosphere or the lore or the quests or whatever. Don't mention out Wilds, I was having a nice day. Fuck you. Yeah, there's a note or something just in here, just a tiny little, that reminds me of Echoes of the Eye at times, and it makes my heart skip. I think it's like the Far Harbour theme or something, because you don't hear it on the rest of the island. Can't be asked with the wetlands room. Just think about it though, Scotty. You're on. You get on that boat in Aberdeen, you could be in Lochmodden questing in 10 minutes. Imagine. Or 15. Bit too much walking back and to in this DLC for my liking. Shame, as otherwise I'm with you. Yeah, there has been a bit of that today, but usually 6-4 I plan like a big circle. And I think, like, I might have left all this as I often am at fault of doing. And then so all there is to do is the walking back and forth bit. But yeah, it has been a bit bad for that today. Depends on how many chops. What level are you now? 15, 16? I suppose you don't get stealth for a while, do you? Another thing, I went on a trip to the Children of Atom for no reason earlier, 6-4. I went to just quadruple check that I hadn't that I had missed any side quests, and I didn't need to do that. I do think that, as you mentioned, it hasn't really been designed with survival mode in mind. A bit, yeah. There's not a lot of water sources, is there, and that kind of thing. And the enemies are tanky. Quadruple check equals stalling. Yeah, I was stalling. I could have gone in on faith that that wasn't the case. But yeah, as you say, that like there's a few things that not being able to fast travel. Like, fast travel's perfectly fine if people want to use it, but if a game is designed around somebody fast travelling, that's bad, I think. And this has a little bit of that in terms of the pacing for certain. But one of those whole trips was just me making a mistake. Oops, sorry, man. I'm cracking my knuckles there. One of the things I'm pissed off about is this bug. You'll see those of you that weren't here for it in the best of how I managed to re-engage this thing, and it's awesome. It's like super RPG and it's really cool, and then it bugged and it doesn't fucking work. You're 17, you don't get Prowl until level 20. Yeah, but you don't want to be a Dark Shot until level 20, right? Fuck that. Okay. Normal gear on. We have the tape. Can I sleep in Tectus's bed just to make this weird? No. I should really sleep somewhere. Just in case this goes wrong. This is like... It feels like the most major thing we've done so far, apart from sleeping with that robot in the Cliff's Edge Hotel, which never happened. I'll go sleep on one of the beds out here. Hello, Richter. Gonna sleep here. Fucking radiation.
Have you finished your prayers already?
There we go. Sleep there for 1 hour. Might make me ill. Just tired, that's okay. That's good. Should I heal? I don't know if I'm going to get into a gunfight with him. I don't know whether we're going to execute. I don't know what's happening. But it's time to convince this guy to come with us so we can execute him and replace him with a synth who will act as a puppet in charge of this organisation under Dina's control. I could press that button and blow up the whole place, however. I am one press of the E key away now. Tectus. Input.
Excuse me, High Confessor?
Greetings, my child. You know you've set quite the example here. True devotion to faith and family. Now, how may I serve?
I recovered a holotape. Confessor Martin is planning to come back and take over. We should come up with a plan, but not here. The command center tunnels should be far enough away from the rest of the children.
Martin? It can't. Play it. I want to hear that coward's voice.
Listen, children. Tectus' time is over. The nucleus must prepare for a new order. Mine.
We faked it. That's not real.
I can't believe it. He's alive. None of the other children can know about this. The command center, you said. I'll ensure we aren't disturbed.
Come along. Even though he's the villain, at least in this scenario, the church isn't, but he is. This still feels wrong. Command center tunnels are where we...
That old robot living in the observatory has been aiding Far Harbor. Heretic.
Sorry, yeah, it's where we got the Diva's memories from.
Before Adam's Majesty.
.36 ammo for the 308. I don't know if I can just poison him or kill him or roll his neck or what, or if I have to have a big gunfight with him. But Tectus has to die here. plan we have chosen feels like the best one, but I aren't 100% okay with it morally. This way?
Hello? Are you there?
Press 1 to just execute him now.
Where are you? Child, show yourself. Ah, there you are. Now, Martin, tell me what you found.
Why are you so afraid of Martin?
Afraid? It is not fear, child. Martin, he was the fearful one, unwilling to stand up to Far Harbor, to fight for this land. I am the only one willing to do what is necessary to keep this family safe, and I will not allow him to put this place in jeopardy again. Now, your tape. Did Martin give it to you? Or did you find it elsewhere? Please, I must know.
And you're sure you weren't followed?
You needn't worry. Martin has no ears down here. Now, what can you tell me?
Genuine question. Press 1 to convince him to run away. Press 2 to kill him. He's hell-bent on using his religion to destroy Far Harbor. Does anybody have any strong feelings on this one?
What have you learned?
Nobody click the link. I would be betraying Dima. This could cause problems. In the video game terms, it probably won't.
Child?
But let's not think in video game terms. Let's go full FCI.
Dima sends his regards.
Dima? You traitorous!
Could take his heat shield. So suspicious. It's done. It's done. No one will ever know. Okay. So apparently the replacement Tectus will be on the way soon. Why is the alarm going off? What's happened? Oh God. Have they found out that... Oh no. Was it going off on my way in? People are just going on with their normal business. Use guns and gun in an enclosed space. I mean, it was a long way away from anybody that might have heard. Are we alright? I think we're alright. I wasn't followed. Yeah, 640, this is where it says teleport back to the... fast travel back to the... to Dima, right?
If you see a light drifting untethered through the fog, run. The angler has likely already spotted you.
Yeah. Nothing suspicious.
The High
Now,
Confessor's word is the word of Adam.
it's very important that we get back to Dima and make Dima push the fake Tectus here as soon as possible so people don't notice his absence. I don't feel good about that. Even though he's a dickhead. Which is weird, because I'll shoot a bandit in 5 seconds and not even consider it moral outcome. I'm back to clicking links, baby. You can't tell me what to do. That might be how you ended up with COVID in the first place, CCK. Few too many unsafe links. Sothan's caught it about 6 times from the dodgy websites he goes to. Which I won't list here for legal reasons.
None shall escape my gaze.
So, I wonder what becomes of Dima. Yeah, mylittlepony.com, exactly. I can tell from the rainbow tail that Sothan has. I'm risking the swim. Feeling confident about swimming now. I'm licking the screen when I click the links. Sheesh, what kind of animal do you think I am? We're through? We're through. Alright. Hopefully one more walk back. There isn't a tail. Yeah, tails come from the front, right? They're very, very tiny. I shouldn't be doing it. I always feel guilty when I do stuff like this. The old Skyrim method of getting around instead of just following the road. This is silly. This is silly. Shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't be doing this. Let's go round. Another thing that I think about the whole lot of walking back and forth is apparently on survival difficulty the respawn of enemies is turned down a lot, so you can't just farm on high XP. Plus, again, it's slightly more realistic, right? And I think the base Far Harbor experience on normal difficulties would probably have a lot more enemies and things to kill and interact with along these journeys. But for me, because they're all dead, there's a lot of just normal walking with uninterrupted. It's the Halo principle, right? Of having something interesting to interact with every 30 seconds in their games. Whether it's something to shoot, or somebody to talk to, or something to listen to, or something to jump on, or whatever. And in this, that's kind of broken by a game that wasn't designed for survival on survival. I'm going to regret walking through Funky Town so boldly. So what we've done there is we've removed the bulk of the problem from the Children of Adam. The religion can go on with a synth-installed leader which will bring about a more peaceful, more localized faith that only seeks to better those around them instead of forcing their will on everybody else. Whenever I see Skyrim players, whenever I see this shit, I think it's that Corundum or whatever it's called. Right? I keep thinking I'll walk over it and press E and just see prisoners sat there just doing that really terrible mining thing. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. So did you commit genocide today? I did not. I have aimed to resolve it by, as I say, body snatching. Condomor, that's the one. They're them big seabirds, aren't they? Just the body snatchers, yeah. So we have removed the problem. We have put a... But the only thing is now Far Harbor and the Children of Atom are controlled by Dima. And if Dima has already, by his own admission, made serious mistakes in the past, is Dima and Acadia best suited to run all aspects of Far Harbor? I don't know. It's Lionel Richie's band, yeah. No, that's the console, isn't it? From the 80s. I don't know where this is going. Can I say something that might be slightly unpopular among RPG fans? I actually think I prefer a directed story with a directed ending written as a directed A to B. I actually prefer that, I think, than ones where I choose the ending. Like, choice is good in games, and I enjoy it in situations like this, but I get so interested in what the written ending was, to the point where if I have had any effect on the ending, I feel like I've only got a fifth of it, or whatever. Does that make sense? That's why there's no Choose Your Own Adventures in the top 100 bestsellers list for fiction. Like Gwynblade. Anybody, would you say that we're related or not? Fuck. Yeah, replayability though. Like, I don't want a book to limit itself, or a novel to limit itself, so that I can experience it more. I know that they're not the same, but I'd rather experience an incredibly well-structured narrative story multiple times than a weak one that's different on a Do you know what I mean? Good, well played.
Maybe someday more places in the world will accept us for who we are.
Yeah, I don't know, like... I'm interested in the canon of a universe. Which is why I don't care for any, like, alternate... I don't know, I don't care for the Rings of Power from Lord of the Rings, for example, because that changes the canon. And if it changes the canon, it's the canon that I love. Not... And to an extent where I never truly connect if there's multiple paths. It's when I read the Metro games fucked up. How so? Is there multiple paths in that? I can't really remember how the second one... Does it, like, pick a canon and go from there? I'm sure, Martin, I'm not sure it's good and I'm sure it's bad. But because they changed the canon, it's the canon that I love about Lord of the Rings. It's not the style or the characters or the world or anything. It's how it all connects to the canon. If it changes the canon, then it's not what I'm there for. The second one, I died at the end, but was okay again in Exodus. Yeah, where you have to have a canonical ending, don't you? It doesn't seem like Fallout's done that, at least.
It sounds like quite the experience.
but I'm glad to know there will be peace on the island again.
Atom's vision was clear on the matter. I must thank you again for sheltering me while under its sway.
Think nothing of it. You're welcome to stay as long as you like.
You are too kind, Dima. I should only need just a little more fresh air.
High Confessor.
This is the fake High Confessor that Dima has programmed to go back to the Children of Atom and say, I've seen the light.
Atom guides all his favored to Acadia today.
But that's what I'm saying, Martin. Any change. I'm not as connected with the films as I am the books for that reason. The first three. Okay.
Hey, Dima.
I suppose you've heard the news? The High Confessor's had a vision. Atom demands peace. Can I assume you're here to tell me your task is done?
It is. Does this mean the island's finally safe?
I believe it does. Peace can finally come to the island. It's a heavy burden what we've done. But now the Nucleus, Far Harbor, and Acadia will all flourish. Together.
And you really believe you can trust the High Confessor?
I do. I've done this before.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yep.
I have given him all of the best traits of Tactus, and also of Martin. Memories of his gentle voice will guide the new High Confessor.
If we found out that someone had done this in real life, this would be the correct answer. However, this person has done 200 times
Careful
worse
with your words.
every stream.
Admirable.
It would be the biggest hypocrisy in the world if I was to commit it.
It was the right thing to do.
It was necessary.
Yes.
Hope for a better future. That will be the judge of our actions. I'll handle things from here. I'll arrange talks between the Children of Atom and Far Harbor. They will learn to prosper together, under our guidance. The children will revel in their irradiated bastion. The Harbormen will continue to survive and reclaim what the fog has taken from them. And my people will remain safe. Here, for all you've done. You should also pay a visit to the Nucleus. I believe the High Confessor will want a word with you. And of course, you are welcome in Acadia whenever you like. After all, where would we be without you?
You've received the Protector of Acadia perk. When severely damaged, there is a chance you'll receive a massive but temporary bonus to damage and energy resistance. Ooh, then I wonder if there's perks for all of the... I wonder if there's a Protector of Far Harbor perk and a Protector of... the Nucleus perk. When severely damaged, there's a chance you'll receive a massive but temporary bonus to damage and energy resistance. That's cheap death, isn't it, essentially? But there's only a chance. So this might stop future chops. A massive bonus to damage and energy resistance. That sounds good. Dima reminds you of Sothan. I think it's the tubes. Nerf that shit, says Martin. We've not seen it yet. Mr. 187 chops. What? Oh, it just completed. It just got about the quest list, didn't it? Cleansing the land is completed. Close to home. Talk to Kasumi. Other than the shipbreaker, which I'll maybe go and do, I do need to speak. See, I still think I could tell the Brotherhood about the refuge and just absolutely destroy it. Find the marine combat armor shipment. So we've still got some bits and bobs to do, but I think we'll go speak to Kasumi now. The fate of Acadia has been decided. I should check in with Kasumi. So for those of you with a long memory, I'll speak to the Confessor shortly. Kasumi is the whole reason I'm here. Nick Valentine's agency got a message from the people at the Nakano residence, and it turned out that their daughter Kasumi had gone missing and she was living among the synths. I don't actually know whether she is or isn't a synth at this point. Part of me considered it would send Kasumi, it would use Kasumi's frame, but I suppose she's got a female frame instead of a male one, right? Ah yes, the Far Harbour perk. When under fire, if you are near a body of water, there is a chance of a fish jumping between you and incoming damage. It's the blessing of the synths, right? Kazunia, daughter of cellist. Kazuni.
So, it sounds like there's going to be peace on the island. It was you, wasn't it? You found a way to fix things.
Sorry, that was incredibly rude, but I just needed to put my normal gear on so I could see my eyes.
You been alright while I've been gone?
Yeah, I have. I feel like a lot of weight has been lifted from my head. Hey, listen. So, when you first showed up, you came to get me, to bring me home. I've been thinking a lot about that. I hurt Kenji and Ray by leaving, didn't I? I could have just stayed home, pretended everything was alright, but I left them. Should I go back? They obviously still care about me, or who they think I am. They need a daughter. They deserve to have one. Everything in Acadia has been settled. I found my answers. Maybe it's time I did something for someone else.
She came here to live among her own people. She can do that comfortably.
Hello? You're just standing there.
Are her parents not selfish for expecting her daughter to come back from the life she's trying to form for herself and live with them, just for their own peace of mind? But if Kasumi wants to go back...
You're not saying anything.
What are you talking about?
I know the real Kasumi is dead. She was replaced with me, but
Can't
do
confirm
Kenji
that.
and Ray really need to know that? What if we could be a family again? All I have to do is go home. Give them the daughter they thought they lost. Don't I owe them that?
She's an adult, she should do what she wants. True, but we do live in a communal society, don't we? If she feels like it's in her best interest, because after that, what I just wrote there, she just said there, it does seem like she's interested in fitting in as a part of a familial unit, and that kind of thing. It sounds like that is what she wants. She's not once talked about staying here for any reason. Is she a synth, though? Do we have any evidence that she's a synth?
You're not saying anything.
Demon's not confirmed it. She's not found anything. She doesn't have a synth component in her pocket. She is convinced, yeah, but I wonder on what evidence.
You're not saying anything.
Maybe we don't question her reality if she wants to believe she is a synth, that's fine. She seems convinced that it would be the best thing to do for her parents if she went back.
Hello?
But she has not once
You're
said that she wants to stay here. She does seem like she's trying to justify to herself that she should go back, doesn't she? Chaz, welcome to the stream. I always thought there has to be some kind of physical test for being a synth. Like apparently, Chaz, they eat, sleep, drink, and shit just like a normal human.
Not saying anything.
The Gen 3s, anyway. If she goes back to the Nakano residence, then she can change her mind.
Hello?
She can change her mind in either way,
standing
can't
there.
she? She wouldn't have a synth component in the pocket, true. Here's another thing. Oh, I didn't know that capacity. I didn't realise that. Do an X-ray, then there's got to be some kind of doohickey in there somewhere,
Hello?
yeah.
You're just standing there.
That's also not true. I found a synth component on somebody that was suspected to be a synth in the Covenant quest line. She said she wasn't convinced me she wasn't, then had a synth component in her pocket.
You're not saying anything.
Also, the arts, one has a synth component, one doesn't. When they're alive. That capacity was referring to Kellogg, that's what happened with him, right? Was it Kellogg? Maybe. I don't know about this.
You're not saying anything.
She has... Kellogg? Kellogg's not dead. No, he is dead, isn't he? Of course he's dead,
Hello?
sorry.
You're just standing there.
Thought the component was only for him, but not sure if I ever tried testing it out. Yeah, well, at least on the arts and on, what's her face, the scientist in Covenant, they've had synth components on them. While alive. I don't think there's any benefit of doing
not
this.
Saying anything.
She came here to look for Acadia, and she said herself, now Acadia is secure, she's got the answers she needs. And she's been essentially convincing me, and by extension herself, that...
You're right, Kazumi. They need you. Go home.
I will. I'll start gathering my supplies and I'll have to say goodbye to everyone. Thanks. For everything. Maybe I'll see you back in the Commonwealth?
She visibly perked up after hearing that news, didn't she? That looked like what she wanted to hear. But is telling somebody what they want to hear always a good thing? Maybe not. I love this DLC so much. It's really, really good. Really good. It's almost one of them situations where if somebody said, like with Bioshock 2, somebody said, should I play Bioshock 2? The answer is no, but play Minerva's Den, the DLC. It's almost like that. I love the base game for this. Don't get me wrong, but this DLC is something else entirely. I'm into it.
Anyone else fucking bored as shit?
We are now, Trim. Trim, welcome to the stream. Mary Contrary has arrived, everybody. Trim, good afternoon, my love. Okay, back to properly fed. This is, yeah, I can't. This is cool. I hate to agree with Siddles for once. Alright. The only quest I actually have now is to help defend Nordhagen Beach. I do need to go and speak to the High Confessor one more time, don't I? And then I need to go to the that shipbreaker one might be a stream of me just sleeping for 24 hours, then going to look for it again. But we've got to get that shipbreaker killed. Okay, I'm going to go speak to the High Confessor. 6-4, it's happening again. I wanted to try going back to Bioshock 2, but something I didn't really get into. Yeah, it wasn't as good, Chaz. I think it just felt a bit disjointed, and it didn't feel like it had the same... I don't know, it wasn't aiming at the same story beats, really. And as a result, yeah, strange. I need to replay Bioshock. Well, I play Bioshock Infinite almost once a year. It's one of my favourite ever games. But I need to properly deep dive on Bioshock 1. Maybe one I've got raiding. Yeah, Bioshock Infinite's beautiful. And the first game's top. Bioshock Infinite gets a lot of people, a lot of like ardent Bioshock fans were kind of a bit confused by it. And it was kind of mixed when it launched. But I don't give a great deal of onus to reviews. Personally, I think the writing and the voice acting especially, but just the whole the world can easily turn that into a series, and I want them to turn it into a book as well. Oh, I don't know about that. See, that's the thing about the Bioshock games and the irrational. Is it irrational? Is it irrational? I know it begins with an I. I get that one, and I get a few of them mixed up. I accidentally came across a massive spoiler 5 minutes into the game, and I was How did you manage to spoil it that early, Martin? Might truck through 2 just to get it done. Well, you don't need to have played Bioshock 1 or 2 to play Infinite. This is going to sound like the most wanky thing imaginable, but I want to go back and enjoy Bioshock 1 with a bit more of a knowledge of political theory. Because I now have a bit more of a knowledge of political theory, I'm more interested to go back and experience what Bioshock 1 was trying to say about the whole libertarian dream and that kind of thing. Randian, right? Oh, you're a Randian. Nerd Wretched, welcome to the stream. Ned, I should say. Do you mean unreliable narrator? What's that? Is that a developer? I looked something up and it was part of American history and I saw it. Wait, what did you see, Martin? Everybody get ready, if you don't want spoilers for Bioshock Infinite, to not read what Martin writes next. I'm interested. True. It's all alternate history stuff, isn't it? Unless it's the stuff about, like, Wounded Knee and them real-world scenarios. It would be a massive spoiler for those who haven't played, I don't want to say. Write it in Discord in spoilers. And then let me know when you've written it, mate. I'm kind of interested. If you can't be asked to say it, that's fine. How do you get some spoilers for something you're playing by playing it? He didn't, Trim. He said he was reading something outside of it and might have accidentally. Ignore Martin Dunn. How do you get spoilers? Is he on your snake list? You two. I've misunderstood. He was reading something outside of it that pointed towards something that the game touches on that he didn't know before, which might have... This is why I'm asking. It might not have actually been... connected. Why am I stealthing? I don't need to stealth at this point, do I? I can't believe 6-4 after all that it said, swim back to the nucleus. Yeah, maybe once I'm pre-raids done and I'm just on a raiding cycle in WoW, I might go back and play Bioshock. Santa Sills and I get together and add people up to a list so we know who to bully that week. Have any of them noticed yet? Done. Okay, 1 second, everybody. I'm just tabbing out. Oh, you didn't stop playing based on that information, though, did you, Martin? You look so wounded by it, Scott. You did play it through anyway? Yeah, top. I see. I was worried for a split second that whatever it was that that you saw, it's your fault for looking it up. I don't think. I mean, yeah, maybe, but we all do it, don't we? Scotty, shut the fuck up. You're so desperate to be included. Just don't like you. Stick a Steve Davis on it. Oh no, Scotty, what will you ever do? With the whole game spoiled for me by a friend back when it came out. That does suck. Some people can't help themselves, can they?
Peas?
Peas, did he just say? No, I'm alright, thanks, mate. I've eaten. I had some grilled fog crawler on the way in.
Brothers and sisters,
What's happening?
to hear his word.
This is the new Confessor, the fake one.
Peace. In the throes of a brilliant vision, he spoke, and now I obey. Atom demands peace. With Far Harbor, with Acadia, within our family. And any found disobeying Atom's word will answer for their crimes. Let none stand in the way of his radiant will. Glory to Atom! Glory to Atom!
This is going to fix the problem. Played it anyway, the gameplay's so fun. It's still worth it, yeah. I mean, even the plot, even if you know what's happening, I replay it so many times that I know that every beat, I know it beat by beat, I still really like it. It's not the way we bully you, Scotty, we just don't like you. Even Steve Davis doesn't. Ah, does Steve do? Seen Deadpool and Wolverine tonight, seen a minor spoiler for that too.
Excuse me, High Confessor?
You. I knew it. I knew it was you. In my vision. There, beside our brilliant master. Here, you must have this. It only seems right it's worn by his favored child.
Fuck me, what is that? Atom's Bulwark. Damage resistance and energy resistance increases with rads. And it's got 40 base. Hey, I wonder, I've got an idea. Let me do something dumb. Can I wear that over my army fatigues? I can. Alright. So my current chest piece was... ...22 and 22. So my damage resistance base is 323. Atom's Bulwark gets it up to 366. It is, Scotty. I just want to play with it and then I'll get rid of it. You're right, though. 366. Everybody on Team 1, just bear with me. I'm going to do something silly. I've got a bunch of radiation right now, that's true. I promise I'm not going to kill myself. I promise, Team 1. 366 damage resistance is the best I can get up to. Go test how tanky you are. I'm going to do something even more stupid than that, Confessor.
Yes, I was right to wait
Yeah, at least not intentionally. Right, somebody write this down. 366. We'll remember that. 366. Three, 8, 1. Three, 8, 6. So it's not actually that big. Hey, what if the rad thing pops? Okay, get out, 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 get out. Get out! Okay, wait. 400 damage resistance. Jesus. Sorry, Alkir. Look at Team 1 all piped up all at once. Oh, shit, sorry, Gwibble. I didn't realise that was still on. Don't be a puss. What, go kill myself? But I am a pussy.
Rat to the bone.
Everybody's excited now. Yeah, but look at my rads. I'm essentially a god to these people. That's also quite interesting looking. I'm as irradiated as a mortal can be, almost. What's max damage? I don't know if there is a max, to be honest. Anyway, that's enough. It's a named legendary, so I can't use it. I'll have to give it back to him or sell it or something. Look at my health. Oh, I'm still taking radiation. That could kill me. And then a stim pack. That was silly. Back to properly hydrated. Team 2, you can't say I've not been doing anything dangerous today, no? If you lose your channel points, that's because you've made terrible decisions, not because I've not done anything any danger. Yeah, I don't know if there is a max capacity. We'll have to talk about it after the playthrough. Alright, what time is left? I might be able to check if the shipbreaker's there one last time, but otherwise I think we should go back to the lumber mill and just bottle some water and prepare. I might go north. Was it? Which one was it again? It wasn't there, was it? It was down here somewhere. There? I'll go check the shipbreakers there.
What does
Need to
Adam
stop
need
doing
with
good
one
is the
little
problem.
dog anyway? Let Far Harbor have
What, I need to choose to detonate a nuke in an enclosed area by pressing the button inside inside the submarine itself. God, that stimback wore off. It's fine. I've had less health for a large majority of these at this game, right? Keep sounding like you're saying shitbreaker. Oh, I'm having a massive P word tonight. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Did you hear that? I guess it was nothing.
I've essentially finished the DLC then. It's just side quests and stuff to hand in now. Pretty good. Who's this?
Someone say massive P word. Hello.
We fucking summon this guy now. Augur, welcome to the stream. Don't do it for me, do it for... Exactly. I can see the selfishness written across your face, Sid. I'm guessing no UBRS yet, Augur. The only problem is the one thing we can't put together ourselves because we'd need to pay for a key and both of us are either too tight or too skint to do it. I guess if we just pump LBRS a whole bunch to try and get the key ready like we did on the other server, we can get a key sorted for Thandia. seems to be the one. Seems to be the sensible one to do it for. Yeah, you need to build a key in the lower section, Chaz, and it's one of them things that you like assign one person in the guild to do. LBRS is Thursday, so then yeah. But if we hold off on starting the actual 60 dungeons and give people a chance to catch up, like your Pearls and your Siddles and your Santas and those that are sort of in that higher end. Yeah, you need to assign a key lord, and then you need to farm the lower section to get a key for the upper section. Farming that key might give the people a chance to catch up, so we can all go and start Scholarmans and Stratholme, etc. together. And then Diam All might be out by then as well. There's something we can be doing in the meantime. You actually watched all of Barney overnight? Here we are recommending it to Chaz, and Augur's got to watched it. Yeah, Thandia seems like the obvious choice. I don't think Mina's up for the responsibility after the last server, which is 100% understandable. I'm an idiot and don't understand what needs to happen, but Thandia seems to be the person that we can anchor this whole thing around. We couldn't resist it anymore. Right, let's go over there. But I'm still the main character. I watched it only recently though, Augur, that's the problem. When the new video came out recently, I went all the way through it. Forgot to watch it, got distracted. Are you level 59, Chaz? Shit. You might be available to make the first raid. Not the one tomorrow, but the one whenever the guilds got together. Not a pug, an actual proper thing. Right, Shipbreaker. Let's pop the radio signal on and we'll find it. Shipbreaker's strength is 0. There might still be chaos up here because there's always something fighting. Fog crawlers and Yaoguai, etc. Is there one going? Okay, get yourself there and win it. If I had more time, I'd love to play. I think the problem with these things is that even those of us with 0 time have somehow found too much time to play. What it's about is it's about turning your back on your responsibilities and being a terrible human being. Go on, Augur, get yourself there. Stop fucking about. I've got 10 minutes to search for the Shipbreaker. If I can find it, we'll go and have a really unexpected fight with it. If not, currently not at that stage in your life. Okay. I do not fancy a fight with an albino Yaoguai. Let me pop my gear back on. This thing needs to die, though. Imagine I die right at the end. You reckon? Pop my first crit, and if it doesn't work, I'm running. Okay. Nice. Signal strength is still 0. Augur got a notification about the UBRS and was like, up. I was so obsessed with that. It was so good. Unnecessarily excited. Alright, 10 minutes. Let's assume the Shipbreaker's in this direction, maybe? Let's turn the signal off, didn't I? That's it. Be nice if the Shipbreaker moved. This is that fight that I've been attributing to the Shipbreaker again. The fuck, someone's thrown a grenade. And I'm not getting any closer to the Shipbreaker. Guys are like, advertise it as a hunter skip fast farm run, so it's going to be multiple. This is the one. This is super mutants fighting ghouls. I mean, let's let this play out. I don't think I'm going to find the shipbreaker today, am I? And then we'll go back to the lumber mill. Nice ghoul music. Super mutant still alive? Damn, them charred ghouls are no joke, are they? Nearly got him though. Get him. He's on low health. Finish him off. Dead. Good effort, super mutants. But unfortunately, I've got plans for you as well. This is a warlord, isn't it? This needs a crit. But I don't have... Oh, shit. Okay, let your AP go back up. And we'll do the concentrated fire trick. But still no shipbreaker. Although I'm not even getting a remote hint of the signal. I wonder in the future if there's going to be streams where I am... I was going to say boring streams, but it's, all your streams are boring. I wonder if in the future there's going to be maybe a stream, it could even be this week, where I just have to sleep, go find the shipbreaker. If it's not there, go back, sleep, and just do that over and over again. Burning through food and water and stuff. But if I'm going to get the thing killed, that's how we're going to have to play it. One last check. We've got 7 minutes left before marbles, everybody. Hopefully I can survive. More condom all for you there, Scotty, if you fancy it. And there's another fight going on up here. Put that cheese. You finish that sentence yourself. Have you got in, Augur, I assume? Have you been accepted? Good. Anybody else that's available to play, you could maybe go with him. So this is Trappers versus nothing I can't see. I'm going to eat the radiation, it's only the fog. They're fighting it's just a pale fog cloud. This fight happens all the time. But the shipbreaker signal's not getting any stronger. So that's not the shipbreaker. Woof. It might not be the shipbreaker, but it's cross. He was kicked for being not level 60 and naming. What's naming? Oh, for naming himself after... I get it, I suppose. For naming himself after a dickhead. Fucking hell. He did quietly become the most famous person in private server history. For all the wrong reasons. Well, as Payo, isn't he? And S-Fan and people like that. But in terms of infamous. Barely legal is here because I can't do a UBRS without him. Which one of the Germans is that? Yeah, we do seem to be playing a lot with him lately, don't we? I'll be honest, I don't know. Pretty good druid. I'll give him that. Alright, let's head back. I don't think there's anything else to be afraid of. Those fights are usually the only thing that's happening in this area. Well, I think we've actually broke the back of the DLC today. In what feels like a really satisfying fashion. It wasn't explosive, it wasn't earth-shattering, it was just... I don't know. Peaceful. And it felt right, even though it was a difficult decision to do in the end. time have we got left? A couple of minutes. I'll get some inventory stuff sorted out. Not that there's an enormous amount to do. I'll put the named legendaries that I've been slowly collecting over the time away. Nick's here, isn't he? I should maybe tell Nick to go back to the mainland now, right? Remind me to do that, because it's going to come to a point where I need to go and speak to Nick for a quest maybe in the final run-up. Nothing to cook. And he's in Far Harbor, 200 miles away. Right. What was it, Scotty? Actually, I can keep that frag grenade out, can't I? Think about Barney before coming to you guys. You didn't think about Barney before coming out to you guys would have made me less anxious. Yeah. That's all fine. Acadia's Shield, Atom's Bulwark. They're the two, aren't they, I think? There was nothing else. Was there any weapons I got? I got one weapon, but I think I already put it away. Junk. That's all fine. There's 2 beer bottles I can use. Do this. So, the Children of Atom have had the problem removed, but not in a way that would upset them. The only problem is the Children of Atom don't have any autonomy anymore, do they? And we can talk about whether or not anybody in a religious cult like that has autonomy. But they don't... See, here's the thing. If they decided to re-elect another High Confessor, what would Dima do then? Because neither Far Harbor or the Children of Atom have their own autonomy now, do they? Is there such a thing as democracy in either of those two places? Now, given what Dima's done, I'd argue there isn't, because he's in charge entirely now. Weird. Right, what is there to do tomorrow then before we get out of here? I obviously need to go back home. That's dealt with. Shipbreaker. He's so rich. 41 grand, yeah. It's been around 40 grand for a very long time. I've not been doing the whole switching gear out for anymore, right? Shipbreaker we know about. There's these marine combat armor ship. I don't know where they are. Let's have a look. Show on the map. That's actually quite close by to where I am. Maybe that's what we start with tomorrow then. And we'll hunt the Shipbreaker. By any means necessary. Deal? Deal. Okay, let's sleep. Get to morning. Eat and drink. Go play some fucking marbles, shall we? Siddles was right, it's DLC's ace. Except for the constant rad storms. Okay. To make up for yesterday's marbles being slightly late, I'll make sure I do it on time today. Thank you all for being here. That is it for Fallout for today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday of every week. I know I was right, thank you very much. I know, but I'm just agreeing with you, Siddles. Siddles, good afternoon. Yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the subs, hosts, raids and everything. I don't need to say hosts on that anymore, do I? Because they don't exist on Twitch. I didn't see that capacity. Come on now, all your streams are not boring, just mind-numbing. True. Else, yeah, again, tomorrow we're going to, I suppose, wrap up, if I can find the Shipbreaker, we'll wrap up Far Harbor and head back for what will be the final running of the Fallout playthrough. There is nothing I could find to do. There's one thing I know exists that I can't find to do, and that's the Silver Shroud quest. I suppose I might do a few bits and bobs to try and find that before we just start trucking on, but we need to decide who to side with. But that's a job for another day. I'll be back tomorrow for more Fallout, as I am every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, but for now, let's go play marbles, let's pick a winner, let's put a crown on somebody's head, and let's all go do something better with our time. Except me, who's going to Sun Temple with Siddles. Lovely. I've put so much thought and emotion into this stream today that I can't remember how to function out in the Doomhaus. If you are in the Discord and you would like to take part in today's marbles, You must simply type the password when I give it shortly. If you are not in the Discord and you'd like to compete in today's marbles, you must simply join it, which is linked down below, just below the stream. Once you're in there, you'll be assigned a colour, either green or orange, and the greens and the oranges, as you can see from the scoreboard at the top left, compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the winning team and which person is the person of the century of the day. If you'd like that to be you and add to what has already started with a good week for the Oranges after Shake won the gold yesterday, you must simply type the password, and those of you in the Doomhaus Discord will get a marble, and if your marble wins, you are the best. The password for today is... radiation. Let's go basic, shall we? If you're an orange, you must not compete. Cat's gonna have to do. Today's password is I can't believe I didn't die. Dougie, you just went on the wrong team, that's all. Right, Sothan for the greens. Ooh, shit. Gwynblade for the greens. Cats for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Welcome to the stream. 6-4 for the greens. Siddles for the oranges. Easy green for the greens. 12 for the oranges. Lundios, welcome to the stream for the greens. No, sorry. Alcarion with a massive L for the oranges. Dougie for the greens. Cheeky for the oranges. Auger for the greens. Manrat, welcome to the stream for the oranges. Scotty for the greens. Chaz for the greens and Trim for the greens. You know me, I always take the odds in these bets. 17 marbles enter the race. First person to pick a number is level go. We've got Sothan, Gwynblade, Cats, Tagslack, 6-4, Siddles, Easy Green, 12, Lundios, Alcarion, Dougie, Cheeky, Auger, Mindrate, Scotty, Chaz, and Trim. Did I just delete somebody? I just deleted Auger. Hang on, I've just deleted Auger. There we go. Auger's back in. Let me have a look. Six oranges and 12 greens. They've got double again. Oh, Satan, you're a hero. 7 oranges and 12 greens. First person to pick a number 2 1 or 2 picks the level. Go. Satan, you're in. 7 oranges and 12 greens. Oh, I think that math's wrong. Sothan says 1. We go to the level off the rails. My memory's so bad. 18 marbles enter. Best of luck, team. Single point marbles. Just typing up calls, you nearly missed it. Alright, 136 to 132. Can the oranges pull the gap back to 1 point? The level is off the rails. And we can begin. Easy Green, what an absolute overtake. Although Cheeky did it better. Saying that Cheeky's missed the drop. This could be Easy Green. Easy Green, good work. Dougie in second place. 12 in third. Hell of a run from Easy Green. Going left. 12 going right. Alcarion going right. Dougie going left. Is anybody going to take the middle path? Lundios has gone on the middle. Can he go super middle? Is Trim going to go super middle? He didn't. Lundios, Trim, Chaz for the greens. Easy Green for the going on the left. Still technically ahead. Does Lundios actually benefit from going on that middle path, or is it going to level itself out in the end? Lundios is through. That's a hell of a skip. Trim's on the other side. This might be Lundios and Trim with Chaz right behind. Nobody's gone directly middle yet, have they? Which, as you can see, is a ginormous skip. This is looking very green as we speak. Yeah, I got it wrong, Sid. I don't know where I've got the maths. How I got the maths so wrong. I hope I've not missed anybody, but nobody said there was missed on the roll call. Trim and Lundios have got stuck fast. Is this Easy Green's opportunity to get the overtake? It is. Easy Green straight through. Chaz in second. Easy Green has managed to make it, but goes very wide. Chaz goes left and even wider. Does Chaz get the drop before Easy Green? Here comes Chaz. Fucking greens. Chaz takes first. Easy Green second. Oh, Alcarion just jumps off the level with shame. Cheeky's the most advanced orange. Chaz is your person of the century today. I feel like Chaz is just farming points lately. Chaz is up. Shake, the crown comes off. The greens are now 5 points clear. Just can't get any bastard daylight. I hope you're proud of yourself, Chaz. Lundios at the end. Lundios, fuck. Was Cats not in? Did I miss someone? If I missed you, Cats... Wait, why can't I... Look at... Lundios and Cats. Fuck. Right. Okay. Your person of the century of the day is Chaz for the Greens. 137. The Greens have won the second point. Good work. OG for the week. It's 1 apiece as we enter Wednesday. Well, that's it for now. And I need to go eat a massive P word and then go and kill some dragons with Siddles. Not even last. Didn't even make it. Cat's got golfed. Right. I'm getting out of here. Thank you all for being here. As always, you're all very lovely, and I'll see you all tomorrow for more Fallout. Those of you that are in WoW and you fancy coming to Sunken Temple tonight, that is happening. What time, Siddles? I'll see you all there. But without further ado, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, again, very much appreciate everybody being here. Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. Thank you all for the support, as usual. If you stay on the platform, Kilobits is live right now playing a tabletop RPG of some kind. Slops is live playing Balatro, as he always is now. Go watch Slops play that. Game looks cool. And Alkarion, as you saw yesterday, is live doing what he does best. But that is it for me. See you tomorrow for more. I love you all. Sleep well, eat well, and all that rubbish I've been saying lately. But for now, can somebody give me a final word as I say Siddles, Dougie, Cats, Capacity, Easy Green, Sothan, Lundios, Chaz, Satan, Mindright, Trim, Scotty, Augur, Cheeky, Dougie, and Alkarion. I love you all. Until tomorrow. The final word for today is... Nine server time's a strange one, but I'll take it.